Uh, I just rage quit Metro Exodus, and now I'm doing a college football stream.
Yay, finally.
Yay!
Since you have 13 teams, how many are you doing today?
Yeah, see, I decided we're just going to break up the U teams. You know, we got U teams all weekend. We probably got, we got
Hello,
Call of
Agent,
Duty
I always
beta.
come back.
Yay! Happy to see you all join me. I was not enjoying the last game very much. I thought some of the deaths made no sense and was unfair. It's not my kind of game. But we're 1-0 in this season here. I don't know how many U teams I'll do. That depends. I'll be on for a couple hours, though.
So what's this game?
This is college football. I know football to you guys over there probably means soccer, but this is like American football, American college football.
Oh, is it on PlayStation 5, Sony?
Yes. Oh, by the way, Eli, I already recorded a video, and it's coming out tomorrow. The quartering is grifting off of his dying dog.
Okay, so you didn't like Metro Exodus, but why? The game's beginning is bad, it only becomes good after.
Yeah, I rage quit it. I didn't like it. But yeah, the quartering's grifting off of his dying dog. And of course, you know, my dog actually passed away this month, so I was not
But I
happy that he did
some
that.
people don't like it.
Yeah, there's some games I like, and there's some games I don't like. So yeah, I went off for like 20 minutes talking about the quartering. I was not happy with what he did. That video come out tomorrow. He asked his fans to buy $10,000 worth of coffee, but he gave $5,000 to Andrew Wilson.
Then he does it again. He repeated it several times throughout the show. And I said this kind of half kidding on Monday's show. I thought
oh, let's go. Touchdown.
Actually, but what's even more disturbing
What sorcery is this?
Which is really twisted. It starts off the show announcing that the dog is blind. He's become the dickers of dogs. Blinding his dog. So this has got to be one of the most gruesome. That call.
You know, he got blinded because Jer threw all his Zens on the floor, and his dog ate the Zens.
Yes. Yeah. He calls the vet line. And the vet tells him, he's like, yeah, so I went through your dog's blood work, and the medication that prevents his seizures is not present in his blood. The level is 0. So Jer wasn't giving the dog.
Oh my god, dude.
So then you have these seizures.
I didn't even know that part before I even recorded my video. Oh my god. Dude, before I even, like, recorded the video, I did not know this part. But Jer was supposed to give the dog anti-seizure medication, and he wasn't giving him the meds, which is why he was having the seizures. Jer let his dog have seizures so he could try to get people to feel bad for him and give him money.
Because he realizes it's his fault. The dog is like, no. And then he's like, Costco killed my dog. She starts blaming Costco. I'm saying it's Costco's fault that the seizure was the dog went blind. That Costco must have given him the wrong medication or expired medication. Then people are freaking out on Twitter, like, should I get my dog's medication from Costco? Like, what's going to happen? People now are, like, not going to give their dogs the medications they need because they think that Costco is, like, poisoning their dogs or shit like this. And Jer's sitting there like, I'm going to get this medication lab tested to prove that it wasn't the correct medication or the potency wasn't right. Costco is killing animals. Costco nearly killed my dog in a live video. So then, like, Jer's, like, having a meltdown. Everybody's pricing him. Like, if you didn't medicate your dog, you didn't medicate your dog.
Random Granville going to Philadelphia.
So Jer ends the show early.
This is fucking insane.
Tell his wife about the dog.
Hold on. So let me catch you up on this. So Jer called the vet because people were saying he's lying about his dog. So he called his vet. His vet said, hey, none of the anti-seizure medication is present in his system, which means Jer wasn't giving the dog the medicine. And so then Jer started blaming the store for the medication not being given to the dog, which makes no sense. Unbelievable. This dude did not take care of his dog. He let it have a seizure. Oh my god, dude. It's even worse than the video I already recorded that's coming out tomorrow.
Like, you do that all the time. So he leaves the show.
And he quit the live stream.
Hours later, he fires up a tweet. Miraculously, Huck's vision is restored. And Huck's totally fine.
Oh, and then 2 hours later, he gets on Twitter, and he says, well, the dog's fine now. He's not blind anymore. But now nobody believes him on that, and they think, well, actually, he's not fine. Jer's just trying to pretend the dog's fine now so he doesn't get blamed for why the dog's blind now. Oh, this crazy bad situation.
You know, like, but it's like, how did this happen? How did this happen? Epilepsy medication in his bloodstream. Like he comes up with this. He now comes up with Yeah, so one of my neighbor's friends, they also have a dog with the same condition, and they went to the same Costco, and their dog's also having seizures all of a sudden. So now he makes up this whole other scenario where somebody else's dog is also being poisoned by the Costco clinics. It's just so fucking annoying, and it's like, it's Christian, it's like, and then he's losing his mind. I'm the child, like, you guys making fun of my dog, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's fun of you. What? Well, it's like, none of us are responsible for this dog suffering or pain. It's all your fault. It's your fault.
Oh my god, man. I'm so fucking mad at Jer.
He's just a fucking scumbag. He's trying hanging off of the dog's illness to try and sell bags of pop after he stopped feeding the dog medication. The medication. So I don't know if he was just like drunk and just forgot or you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, if it was anybody else, I might believe that Costco got the medication. But no, yeah, I just don't even know. Like, I don't know how they could get out. Because so far as I know, it comes out of the box. It's not like they're even, you know, could mess up the pills and put in the wrong pills. 0% of medication in there. You heard the vet say that? There's no medication in the dog. You forgot. If eating it's the right medication, like if you're going to say
First down.
medication,
AM the only one still here, the last they were AM still standing.
Yeah, people come in and out. You're still here.
Are side effects of a human taking these drugs. So that it's like a full like, you know, meltdown on Twitter. And he's going to war venting on Twitter. In Twitter, Melanie Max on Canada. Melanie Max been called in on vacation reserve janitor forces to try and sweep this mess up. And it's just a
Damn it.
It's just felt it.
Hello.
And it's disturbing, honestly. Like, it's his fault.
Hello.
Damn it.
It's fault. It's just, I think he's just
His Sam.
trying for any sort of out. You know what I mean? And it's just pathetic.
His Sam. Hi.
Like, he could have gotten away with this because none of us would have ever known. But he just has to talk about this shit
I meant.
on the air and make these phone calls on the air. I just don't know.
I don't know. Can I make this guy just a long kick?
With 15, all the hey, Corbin, you want to say that Nina's grifting off of
We made it.
What about your video telling Nina to put her cat down? What about that video, Jerry? You want to talk about that video from
Whoever
6 months
invented
ago where
autocorrect, I
Jerry
will turn him into sushi.
saying that he did a whole video, a 13-minute video.
Yeah, no autocorrect.
Because he was suffering. They can weigh in on Jared's pet's out. Video? Yes. He did a full video, like urging her to kill her pet because he had decided that it was time. Right? But if anybody else weighs in on him and his pets, then suddenly it's wrong. He's just a twisted piece of shit. You know? And we have a clip of him saying he would never promote gambling to his audience. As he promotes the poker tournament. And by the way, the grift is exposed. So the grift is, if you sign up for this with Quartering's code, he then gets a percentage of your lifetime losses on stake.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so he gets like something like 0.5% of whatever you lose in perpetuity until the end of time.
Doesn't this also
Did you know
destroy
that
his
Bruno Mars was
Christian
into from
grift
Mars?
also?
Well, you would think so.
Yeah, no one's from Mars.
It's pretty hard to be a degenerate gambler and be up in the creeks.
2-minute warning.
But yeah, it's degeneracy and wrong.
Preach to people that
Yeah, I know. It's cautious Christ, buddy.
us making fun of
Did you
people.
know Abraham Lincoln
Every
was
morning,
born on the
15
same
minutes of
day as his
calisthenics to wake the
birthday?
body and sharpen
I didn't know that, actually.
calisthenics challenge. Now in his 50s, he's stronger and more flexible than he was in his 20s. This workout doesn't allow you listening. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be doing an update in our GTA 6 leaks coverage. Now, I actually was going to try and hold off all the way until tomorrow when the GTA 6 extended look is being carried out by Netflix and Rockstar Games. I thought that was when I was going to make my next video talking about this game, but what just took place today is actually so big that I could not avoid talking about it until tomorrow, because not only has Rockstar Games officially released a response regarding all of these leaks that we
Oh yeah, tomorrow's the GTA 6 trailer.
so far has just taken place as the prologue to GTA 6 story mode with Lucia, the character, is now leaked on the internet by the same
Did you
person
know
who
that
has
The
been
Rock has
carrying
something
out all
related
these
to a
other
rock?
leaks known as cyber leaks.
I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. We stopped them.
The value of the crypto that is being used to kind of like drive the insanity of all of this actually started nosediving this morning, and the trading volume the same, aka less people were buying the coin in total, more people were selling, the price of it was going down, and so the leaker was losing money. Now, a lot of people took this as a sign that the entire fiasco might finally be over. Right? If this cryptocurrency is going to collapse and this guy is going to lose money, he even admitted and stated that if the coin, falls apart or whatever, the leaks stop. He's only doing this work because of that cryptocurrency going up and making money and whatnot. So, well, that was the, I guess, beginning of today's saga. We thought that maybe this
Damn it.
was going to be 20 to 30 minutes later. The biggest thing that has leaked so far has actually just now leaked. Now, I want to take a look at Rockstar's response to the entire situation
Did you know
first, because
Pringles
this
was named
actually
Pringles
technically
the
came
first?
first.
The
They
guy who
published
made
this around
Pringles named it
7:30 a.m.
Pringles.
Eastern time this morning. And
Yeah, that happens a lot, actually. Like the inventor of the sandwich, his name was Earl Sandwich.
Take a look at this Rockstar official release. Dear all, we know that many of you have been waiting to hear from us regarding the events of the past week. It would be an understatement to say that having videos of Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay leak in this way has been heartbreaking for our team, and this is obviously not how we intended for you to see the game after all this time. We are very sorry that everything has taken as long as it has from getting the game finished with nearly verified to sharing more details and official gameplay and providing the community with everything you need to know. We are very excited for everyone to see the extended
No,
look
I
tomorrow.
meant
It
he
has
named
taken
it
longer than we
Pringles, and
wanted to
that's
get
why
ready,
it's called
but as with
Pringles.
everything we do, we know that we needed to exceed
Oh.
our expectations, and we are determined to deliver everything you expect and deserve. While it is unfortunate that the intended game experience may now be impacted by some spoilers, we hope that everyone will wait a bit longer to experience the game for themselves on November 19th. We want to thank everyone in the community who has reached out with messages of support this past week. Your words have meant more to this team than you can imagine. Ultimately, we are making this game for you, and without you, we would not have the privilege of making games. We look forward to sharing more soon. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. Now, this was, like I said, published before today's leak. Now, this little statement here, or whatever, was taken
Now
pretty
we are
heavily
prepared
by
to
the community.
speak
A lot
with
of people
Socrates.
actually issued them a lot of statements of support. A lot of people came out in favor of them, thanking the developers, working on what will
You are prepared.
experience.
Be prepared.
Criticizing them because they saw this as a half-hearted message. They thought that, if Rockstar really cared, they would be doing the whole Netflix trailer. They would be doing the whole physical disc media controversy. A lot of these things have gone in the face of the fans that they are now claiming to look. church. And so for a lot of people, this message just simply wasn't going to cut it. Now, when this actually came out and we saw this official release from Rockstar here.
Oh my gosh, he was giving up the touchdown.
To me, at the end of the day, it was wise for this entire situation, right? But like I've said, it was only getting started, man. You published this at 7:30, you are leaving so much time in the morning, afternoon, and evening for Mr. CyberLeak himself to come out and drop some more leaks. That's exactly what happened. So for days now, there has been a poll on the leaking website that has said, would you like for me to leak the Lucia Pro to this game? And the people behind the cryptocurrency voting on it voted overwhelmingly in favor for this to leak. The last I had seen any sort of update on it, it was like 99% yes, 1% no on the poll for the actual leak. So today, we finally got that leak. Like I said, it kind of coincided with the cryptocurrency dipping off a little bit, right? Now, I'm not going to fully describe what takes place in this cutscene because obviously this is story spoilers, and I know a lot of people out there are trying to avoid having the story or any sort of details about it from being spoiled to them, right? And so there's a lot of people who are just trying to avoid the leaks online. They don't want to see the gameplay or whatever. So I am not going to fully describe what the prologue is like. Now, yes, I have seen the leaked clip. It's about 4.5 minutes long, and I didn't want to watch it, but I felt for the, and the whole thing of making this video probably was in my best interest. It's not really, wise to cover something I'm not going to take a look at. So I did ultimately end up watching through this against.
All right, you got a chance here to Hail Mary.
The only details I'm really going to show you out is the fact that it opens up with Lucia, one of the protagonists of the game, and she is in like a prison.
To the end zone.
This is no reason I'm sure.
No.
Because we've already seen this detail and know about this because of the officially released trailers for Rockstar. So
Halftime.
this is info that's already out there, but as far as for any dialogue or anything that takes place beyond the opening scene where you see Lucia in the jumpsuit, I am not going to spoil any of those details for you guys in this video. But let me be clear, this is the prologue to the game. This is a very finished, polished prologue to the game. I am almost certain that this will be all pretty much unfixed in the game. This is probably what you're going to see when you first load up the game. So it is the prologue. It's pretty easy to tell what's going on here, man. And I mean, just the absurdity of actually seeing this for the first time on Twitter.com, basically. It's just, the whole thing is not lost on me, man. It is actually crazy that this is how the prologue to the game is being introduced to people. But, I mean, it looked pretty cool. I'm going to be honest, it wasn't, to me, more impressive or, like, more eye-opening or anything than the actual gameplay clips. That, if anything, is what I really wanted to see from the leaks. And I feel like we've seen plenty of that in the prior videos that have hit the internet. We've seen driving footage, combat, the new flip.
He's going to get a delay game. I had to call timeout.
We've seen a pretty good amount of what the gameplay offers and, some of the little newer details to take a look at and stuff. But in this prologue...
You learned ancient Egyptian?
Basic introduction, I guess, to Lucia as a character.
Yeah, I was wondering what that crap was.
Fancy football.
Stuff. But in this prologue, we get the basic introduction, I guess, to Lucia as a character. And once again, I just gotta say, the game looks pretty good. Now, according to the leaker, he claims that this is a very recent build of the game, as I understand it. People are piecing it together now. Apparently, a couple months ago, Rockstar did a private event with people in the media and in the press. It was kind of probably like the extended look, but for private eyes, like an audience of just, people in the media and whatnot, so that they can get an idea of what's going on in the game. Now, I don't know this for sure, but the speculation online right now is that the recent builds that we have seen the leak playing through in these leaks is actually of a build that may have been given out to people around that time or was somehow stolen from this event. I really don't know the full details, but right now the leading theory online with a lot of the GTA community is that when this event transpires,
technology's wild, man.
of the game.
Wow.
And that is now how we can see this.
Wow, we're getting a butt whoop.
I don't know if that's true, but it would make sense because we've all been kind of questioning, right? Like, how does Leak have footage of the game from like really rough-looking build, and then the footage from a very clearly more polished, visibly impressive, more detailed version of the game, right? So it seems like that may be the way that this was done, and if that's the case, that would mean this build that Leaks has here is only a few months old, and it's actually a quite recent build.
the game. Now, my opinion of the leagues so far has been pretty positive. I've enjoyed what I've seen from it. I probably will enjoy this game. So for me, seeing all this is kind of been a little bit of a treat, but maybe a little early, right? Like, I just wanted to see details of the game, and seeing them like this is definitely intriguing. But, I mean, the actual extended look of the game is tomorrow. So if you're one of these people who you've been holding off from seeing any of the leagues, especially this prologue league, you're going to get to see some content officially tomorrow. Now, like I said, I was initially going to hold off covering any more of the leagues because I didn't think anything important was going to come out. But then both Rockstar and the leagues themselves decided to both start firing off on the timeline this morning. So I wanted to cover this. Now, as far as what we've seen in these leagues compared to what we will see in the extended look, it is my excitement or whatever to see what there is tomorrow lessened by all of this. Not really, to be honest with you. I thought that with now 12 or so leagues of the game that I probably would have had my excitement dampered a little bit, and I would be maybe a little bored or whatever by the time the extended look came up. But obviously, Rockstar is going to have stuff being revealed and being shown to us in this upcoming event tomorrow that we haven't seen yet, and it's probably be more polished, more recent, and finished version build of the game, whatever. So it'll probably look even a little bit better. We'll have actually full high quality HD clips and footage of the game as well. Most of the clips that I've seen on Twitter have been obviously of lower quality. I don't know if the initial leaks footage comes out in 1080 and it looks really decent crisp, but by the time it gets spread around the internet, by the time it gets compressed,
Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
the footage is grainy and fucked up looking. So we're actually going to see some high quality footage of this game tomorrow. I'm sure that they will probably mention or reference some of this stuff going on. I don't know what we're going to see tomorrow in comparison to what we've seen so far. Assumedly, the prologue will be getting shown tomorrow.
Touchdown!
Right. So anyway, like I said, I wanted to cover this because this is just too big to ignore at this point. Like, this is literal story leaks of the game, as well as Rockstar announcing that they are aware, which obviously they're aware and we're aware. But we get the full thing tomorrow, so there's still plenty to come, and I'm sure it'll be pretty cool to actually see something official about this game, which does come out in really only like 2 months from now, or 3 months from now. It's really not that long that we have to wait at this point. It's like a whole fiscal quarter, and we will finally have the game. So just like most of you, I will be waiting for tomorrow to see the event. Will I be watching it on Netflix? No, I will not. I will probably be streaming it from somewhere else. I'm sure someone else will have it popped up, and I'll just watch it on there. I don't really feel like waiting 6 or whatever hours to watch it on YouTube. So until then, I guess we will just continue to see what happens with this entire thing. But with that being said, thank you. With one
It is impossible for the Falcons to start Tua at quarterback right now, which some people thought was a little egregious, but also for the you and Steve also mentioned that the door's pretty much open for Michael Coach to just steal that job, take that job from Tua for a minute. What do you think about that thing, right? Do you have any expectations? Do you think they're going to maybe fall off a cliff? It's Stefanski's first year. What are you thinking about the Atlanta Falcons, and who do you kind of see taking over as that starter, maybe even long-term for Atlanta?
Long-term quarterback answer is probably not in the building, and it's a real shame because they have so many good players. They have Bijan Robinson, who has certainly as much fun to watch as any player in the league, and people who know a lot more about the sport than I do will argue he might actually be the best football player in the NFL. And they've got London, and they've got Pitts, and they've got all these other guys. And they just haven't been able to get the quarterback play right. I don't know that I would say Tua can't possibly start the game for them, but I would say if you have any better option. And I just don't know that Michael Penix is going to be a long-term option. Look, the injury history on him, and you guys don't need me to tell you that, obviously being there with Marcus Smith in Indiana, he's so talented. The history is recent. So it's hurt as he was in college. The idea that you get it for 17 games, much less 5 or 6 years of healthy play, I think feels incredibly unlikely. That was a pick that stunned me when they made it. Now you're seeing.
See if he goes for it.
To see him healthy because somehow he stayed healthy.
Cyberleak is now getting hunt down by Steam supporting Rockstar. He is cooked skull victory hand.
Very much surprised me.
Oh yeah, he's going to prison for a long time once they find him.
Start final preseason against the Dolphins.
It's in front of
She's coming in. Okay, it's my she's former close. She's going to be coming in there. And then Jack Strand, right against maybe the fourth goal.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about Jack Strand. Okay, we see this guy. He spiked the ball to our area. My daughter had to hand it back to her as it was before his spike was after he scored the center against Indianapolis Colts.
Come on, man. I can't stop the run against this guy.
Something like that, and it's going to stay overhead. Like there must be an external thing. That's what he's looking to do. And he can spin it. This guy can spin it now. They can start
He was beatboxing in the background. Face with monocle.
That's Pat McAfee.
Fart window, right? If it's UConn, I mean, they can take care of it.
The financial plans, the sport ceilings, and they'll keep you on the right track to make retire. You're going to run it.
He dropped it.
Patty Mahomes to the farm.
Despite not playing in any preseason games, says he is on track to return to the field in time for KC's opener against the Broncos, September 14th. So Jeff, you call yourself a Chiefs fan. You played for the Chiefs. Your brother played for the Chiefs. You want to rank. You follow them very closely. What concerns for Mahomes do you have on swing plays that he will? For Mahomes, week 1.
Oh, nice little slick little move right there.
Just when you come back from injury, that's the toughest part as a player is trusting your body to do the same things you did previously. And then
It was an underhand throw.
the first throw was around his legs.
But still it's a good day in it, bro. Hot beverage flag. United Kingdom flag. United Kingdom.
It's still a good day.
Think to yourself, okay, like I still have it. I still have it, right? Practice not a game. Practice is what it is. There's a value to it, obviously. The games ramp up, right? Week 1's a certain tempo, then week 8's a certain tempo, then also the playoff is a tempo that's ramped up a lot. So for me, it's just confident as you look. It might not be that confident. It might take week 2, week 3, week 4. What do the Chiefs do offensively to help Mahomes? When they talk Kenneth Walker for a reason. They look at his matter in the preseason. I get everyone says, oh, preseason doesn't matter. Or something. Not a little bit. The Chiefs understand a little bit more, right, Coach? Like they're running the ball understand.
We're going for it.
Speaking, makes me back a little bit. Now they have more of a running back that I think can do it. Where they really didn't have backs previously to do the screen game. So I want to see the trust he has in himself, the skills that he has, and then I want to see how the offense evolves around Mahomes in terms of injury. I think he would be fine at some point this season. It might not be week 1.
Damn it.
Receivers have worked this really well together. There's a 5th-round pick in Sarah Allen, and hope he gets a lot of run. Obviously, she writes how healthy is he, how his summer. So there's a lot of questions on his whole story. Once they I don't think it'll look good by week 3 or 4, which I don't think if you find soon enough. I
The one thing I didn't understood how aren't the blighters in Assassin's Creed Syndicate scared even if Jacob gets their whole family in front? Your Wi-Fi is bad.
Is it really?
Last year he sacked the highest rating sack in his career. So had that problem been fixed, and
Yeah, Syndicate, I don't know, Syndicate was okay. My favorite Assassin's Creed...
Dragon is kinda word, can I turn it into Dragons too?
No, Syndicate's good, Assassin's Creed. My favorite Assassin's Creed is Black Flag, and I do think the remastered's better. I do like Assassin's Creed 2 and 3 and Brotherhood, and I like Revelations. The OG one's good.
most concerns me. Guys come back from ACL injuries, especially like Neil. Shit, man, talking about points of which barely anything. I had no indication from him that he personally is not being by this. Like, what version of Rashid Rice are we getting week one? That's not too much about it. He's not been close to that person since he's been in the league. I think the Chiefs' offensive line is going to be
Black flag
fine.
mine is AC3 Beatrice Connor is simply the beast.
Yeah, I love AC3. That's my second favorite.
Pass rush is excellent. How much does Travis Kelce have left? How much does Chris Jones have left? Is that have they found a pass rush in the offseason to make Bo Nix uncomfortable? Is the completely retooled secondary that's very young and going to be ready in week one going up against Bo Nix and Sean Payton and Jalen Waddle being added there? Denver's a tough week one assignment for Kansas City. You know, again, that could be what comes down to the division and all that.
Okay, that's that guy in the background talking about
And I'm not saying it is
cyber
not a story. He has played in the preseason. We haven't seen him since the injury.
Well, earlier there was a dude talking about CyberLeak. It was Optimus. He's a YouTuber I watch. I was listening to what he was saying about CyberLeak.
Pass rush.
You're getting shit on.
Yeah, I'm fucking losing.
Hello. Okay, but now he's talking
the
near
NFL,
you.
and you talk about the dynasties I grew up
Well, we're kind of talking about the Chiefs.
Niners dynasty,
They're,
the Patriots dynasty.
you know, is Patrick Mahomes done? Are the Chiefs finished?
What New England did, because even though they didn't win during the Randy Moss years, they were getting Super Bowls.
Fumbled? Oh my God.
Brett Veach, great GM. Andy
Cyber
Reid,
Leak
best
Leak
coach in football,
Patrola.
arguably the last 7-8 years, and Mahomes has been the best quarterback. This is
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
So
Do we
this is
play?
year 10 for Mahomes. We don't count the rookie year because he played one game.
And I forgot tomorrow is the GTA 6
And
unveiling,
then last 2
or
years,
gameplay
he
unveiling, the official
we
one.
understand how dramatic the splits are. Because he was so profound and dynamic and entertaining. Yes, he was number one in scoring, total offense, and big plays. Yes, he was winning Super Bowls,
Okay,
Super
Ali,
Bowls,
I
Super
saw it
Bowls,
and
Super Bowls.
welcome back,
Yes, yes, yes,
Sam.
yes, yes.
Is
But in the
GTA
last
6
2
coming out
years, of
tomorrow?
the 43
A trailer.
I'm not watching it because I don't care about the game.
everything's
Error.
interception slightly up, passer rating down, efficiency down, way more ad-libbing. Now, is he ad-libbing because he's less coachable now that he's a rock star? Is he
The trailer.
ad-libbing because he doesn't put the film
The trailer.
point in like he used to? He feels like he's a little more Texas Tech Mahomes. A lot of it's off script.
All right, so
Has noticed that the last 2 years.
UCF is up next.
Here's Greg Cosell.
So many of the good plays now seem to be outside of structured plays, which we know he's very good at.
Cut.
We know his sense of spatial awareness is as good as any quarterback that's ever played. His instincts, his feel, just really high level. That's there's a timing
End
and
of
rhythm
summer.
to the pass game within structure.
Yeah, we're getting to the end of summer.
4 years ago.
Now, why would that be? So you look at the last couple of years, even if you have a great GM, and this is what the Seahawks learned this year, when you draft at the bottom of rounds, it is
We're
really
getting to
hard.
the end of summer.
2023, 2024, and 2025. There's 2 reasons for this fall. In those 3 years, the Chiefs drafted 21 players. Their big hit is Rashid Rice. And that's a good GM. The second thing, doesn't it feel like Chris Jones and Travis Kelce aged out very quickly? Why would that be? Because when you're playing 19 and 20 games a year, you separate in terms of volume. Kansas City and Mahomes has played 6 more games. 6 more NFL games than second place LA and Philadelphia. They played 22 more games.
Hi, I'm Sam.
NFL Super Bowl season than the bottom of the league.
Sam, who cares if it's the end of summer? Well, except the kids that go to school. The odd thing about the end of summer is you then actually meet.
That's why Chris Jones aged out so quickly. Travis Kelce, hotly coveted.
Well, I'm tired of the hot weather. I can tell you that. Say that.
This league, it's the Belichick dynasty, just inconceivable. You're drafting at the bottom of rounds.
I'm tired of hot weather.
I mean, in 3 drafts, and this is a great scouting department, a well-capitalized scouting department, an excellent general manager. They're just playing too many games. That's why they look old and tired, because they are.
I have to get it early, otherwise it's too hot to
And the
walk.
receivers don't separate, and even the most dynamic...
Yeah, pretty much.
...year period looks incredibly average. His numbers in the last 2 years have fallen off a cliff. Okay, I'll tell you another quarterback. And this is a quarterback that doesn't have the resume of Patrick Mahomes. But his resume is a lot better, like Justin Herbert level, than people give him credit for, but nobody talks about it, and that's Jordan Love.
Jordan Love's not good. I don't know why everybody says he is.
Recently it said, just so undervalued. And I don't think he's undervalued. I just think he's under the radar and under discussed.
Too far.
That is because think about Green Bay's quarterbacks. Brett Favre was probably, for a stretch, over a decade, the most relatable NFL player. Small town, blue jeans, big on top, camouflage hunting. Most relatable quarterback probably of my life. Then you went to handsome, LA, coastal, snarky, big personality, a lot of commercials. Aaron.
Man, awful. I got a fucking pun already.
Utah, small state. Utah State, sat 3 years, has no brand, not interested in it, and actually very, very quiet in the smallest pro sports market in North America. So he doesn't have the appeal
Brandon,
from the advertisers
Passing
of
House,
Favre and Rodgers. But what's
Daniel.
interesting is when you compare him in his first 3 years statistically, he's better than Favre and basically even with Aaron Rodgers.
No, he's not. He's not better than Favre was.
and 71,287.
Was iconic by about year
All right, I'm done with Colin Cowherd. He says Jordan Love's better than Brett Favre. That's ridiculous. No. We ain't doing that. We're not going to spout nonsense.
And of course, I've seen a few of this guy's videos and I like his content. Seems like a cool dude. He's actually reacted to a quick clip of this gal. He talks about why men are lonely and she basically just bashes them. Talk about how terrible they all are and how
How do you break that tackle?
Well, let's get started because I got a lot to say.
I'm going to tell you why men are lonely, okay? It's nobody to get yourself. Are you guys letting yourselves go? Or have you guys completely lost the concept of two things? You guys are too one-dimensionally. You guys are completely lost the idea of dental treatments. You're only you guys are working fucking nature. There's no sense of humor. You guys are nothing so you don't. We have better shape than you. We made more money than you. And you were funny than you.
Here's just another below average looking, bitter, entitled woman who sees men as fundamentally flawed, defective, and women as
Wow.
a damn thing wrong. Her whole thing is men are failing, so women are thriving. Men are the problem. That's the entire premise of her video. And the truth is that she's right. There are absolutely men exactly like she described. There are men with bad credit, bad hair, bad teeth, no money, no personality. They're not taking care of themselves. And nobody is denying that shit. The problem is that she's taking the worst in men that she can find, that she sees, and using that as evidence. That
as a whole, as a player, are worthless.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Like, that chick basically is saying, well, the only reason men are lonely is because they don't take care of themselves and they're all ugly and stupid and fat and bald and bad hair, bad teeth, and they're undateable. That is ridiculous. Moving on.
15 years later, we bought the bag and we pulled it out.
Clark gave up a touchdown.
And the dustiest copy of Kid Icarus for any. It was this fun that just brought back like 15 years of like regret of being like ended a friendship over something that never actually happened. You switched to your Nintendo voice chat for the week of August 25th, 2026. I'm Logan Plant, joined by Brian on top. Hello, how are you, Logan? I'm great. This is a pre-record episode, and let me tell you, I'm so worried that they're going to announce Zelda news this week, and we are going to record an episode to basically we're going to do a week of Gamescom and the Pokemon World Championships. It's just a fear of mine. It's just a fear. Yeah, I will be in Gamescom. I will be in Germany at
Damn.
Gamescom, so if that happens...
Man, we're sucking ass.
To deliver that news in the video form, probably not an NBC episode. Eric will be there, though. But I don't think we'll be doing an NBC for Gamescom. But to make up for that, we're going to do it now, right? Which is yes, right now. Yep, this is a pre-record because everything in Gamescom right now. And later in the show, we actually have an interview with someone from the Pokemon Company who's coming by to talk all about the Pokemon World Championships and the Pokemon XP convention that's happening in San Francisco this weekend. So that was a lot of fun. Casey's going to be on that interview with me, so stick around for that. But we're going to start with Question Block because a lot of you requested for Question Block to come back, and so it's back in full force in this episode. We got a lot of questions. Some of you emailed nbc@ign.com. You can also drop them in the Question Block channel. Discord.
Yeah, let's go. That's going to be a touchdown.
Just yell at So this first one comes from Kevin, who asks, what game have you started but never beaten and keeps you up at night? And this one's interesting.
Ooh, that's a good question. What game have you started but haven't beaten but keeps you up at night?
This time, like, haunted me, and I talked about it a week or two ago about how, like, I'm really happy I came around and finished that game. I was actually just texting a friend about it, just restarting it itself for the same exact reason. I was like, push through, man. Like, it's worth it. But no, thinking about this, the Nintendo ones specifically that really stuck out to me, Skyward Sword was obviously the biggest one. But there's some smaller things that I associate with, it's not exactly finishing the game, but Champions Road in Super Mario 3D. Oh, man. Dude, yeah. I understand. Nope. That's a great answer. Yeah, and it's like, I have rolled credits in 3D World. I've played and replayed that game so many times. I played it with coworkers when it first came out. It's like Let's Plays with Jose Otero. That's where, again, the thing came from, which is very fun. We've had a question about that I didn't include in the show, but it's been answered now. So many get the thing. While we were playing co-op Super Mario 3D World on Nintendo Wii U, and then they ported it to Switch, and I played it with my wife, and we finished it, and then our kid was born a couple years later, replayed it with her, and we every single time get like all the way to the very end of that game, and I played through Champions Road like 20 times, and I'm like, whatever, man, it's not worth it, and then I just don't finish it, and so that's this thing. And I'm only getting older, so it's kind of getting better at that level. You gotta get it done, man. I think this is the single hardest level Nintendo has ever made in any of their games. Really? Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, including NES games. Yeah, because I feel like NES games, like, they're tough, but they don't feel like this is like so. Every single move is deliberate. You have to go like there are like 9-minute long animated videos that I've looked up for this. They're like, all right, this is who you're gonna play as. Or the recent ones are like, you gotta play as Rosalina later on Tanuki suit. I'm like, okay, yeah, so great, got it. It's just crazy. I love it because like I can't be mad at it because it's just such a smart. It's like you guys made it this far, so you should. We're throwing everything at you that you have learned so far. It's like them all in a room, and the checkpointing is psychotic. It's fun. There is no checkpointing as anything, and so I just don't. I don't want to put my family through that. And scaring yourself at the same time.
Damn it, you got your first down.
I can't get to it from them because I will lose my mind. And it'll just be a game showing for Dad. The other one, for the same reason, is I'm going to switch. It's out, I think, right now. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. I mean, every single living thing in that game, or unliving thing, whatever. I've killed every boss in that game, every mini boss, every optional thing. I have not beaten the final boss, Shadow of the Erdtree, so I hate that boss. You're just basically fighting like a big wrestling match. Like this guy just comes out, he's just a reskin of the boss.
Damn.
And he just like clobbers you. And he did it to me like 10 times in a row on a Saturday, and I just the ending. It's like, okay, I'm good.
Dang, that surprises me. You played all those games.
Yeah. That was the one where I was like, man, I don't care. Whatever. I love games.
Okay. Yeah, those are good picks. My pick, it hurts to even say. I feel like I've done a pretty job.
The final boss of Shadow of the Erdtree is bullshit, especially Primer.
Yeah, and he's right about that. That is hard, and then Champions Road is very hard for Super Mario 3D World.
That game's awesome, but the one that I play and just don't really like to play and don't know if I'll ever see the end of is Zelda 2. I get to like I'm stubborn, so I don't play.
Zelda 2 is on my list of games that I have not beaten. Zelda 2 is fucking impossible.
It's so
So, my advice to people with this game is always play it like an RPG and not like a Zelda game, which means grind. Early on, you grind, you get a bunch of points, you do a bunch of side stuff before you even go into like the first main couple of areas, which will kick your butt. Make sure you're pretty level. We're looking at right now, the Death Mountain part is one of the most sadistic sections Nintendo's ever put this off again.
I'll try to think of some of the greatest Nintendo games I've never beaten. Majora's Mask is up there for me.
And confusing, and it's very punishing to the player. And so for that, I find
Majora's Mask, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild.
I think I was so young.
Those ones hit home hard because I didn't beat those. And they're 3D Zeldas.
Strange deviations from
He missed.
And it seemed to me that this game was so strange. But in hindsight, there's really nothing like.
I'll tell you a classic one that I haven't beat. Super Metroid. That one. Super Metroid: Link to the Past. There's a bunch of old games I could name, but think of modern games, more modern games, Nintendo games. Which ones have I not beaten that bother me? I got, I think the 2 new Zeldas are up there. Like, let's just go GameCube generation and up. Okay, GameCube generation and up. It's Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild.
The oldest game I've beat is FF1.
Oh, the oldest game I ever beat? Well, you never beat Super Mario Bros.? Oh my god, no!
We'll see how we each done 3 guesses for the other person's list, and we'll see how we do and what matches up.
No, I suck at the game.
Wow, I didn't realize that. No, you gotta beat it, man. There's a lot of warps there. There's save states too. If you have NSO.
not just like automatically. Like these.
I guess I just take it for granted how good I am at like
This
platformers.
is one that's
That I just breeze through that game.
right. That's what I did too for you and for my list. So let's see how this one first.
I think the oldest game I ever beat is probably Donkey Kong. The 1981 Donkey Kong arcade game. It's only like 3 levels long.
Just came to me.
I think that's the oldest game I've beaten. A lot of games from the 70s and early 80s are arcade games anyway that don't have a finish. That game actually has a finish, but you just replay it over and over again. So that's the earliest game. But as far as like GameCube generation up, which Nintendo games leave me up at night, upset that I didn't beat? Immediately, like I said, it's Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom bothered me that I didn't beat it. I never beat Paper Mario Sticker Star.
And I did this, and I covered my eyes. And
I never beat Paper Mario Color Splash.
never done it, but I'm seeing it.
I never beat Origami King either. So there's like some Paper Mario games I left on the table.
And it wasn't for a different story. I've told a million times in the show that was day 2, but basically the TLDR is that we didn't have the right.
I don't think there's any Mario game I did not beat.
So I can only hear Mario 64.
Mainline Mario. I think I've beaten every single mainline Mario game,
Saturday, and
even the older ones.
yeah, it's amazing. I smell the controller and the console, and I'm so.
So I don't.
Yeah, all these things.
Mario, I think we're good on.
But no, this is one of them, man, for sure. Okay, I'm 2 for 2. Next one.
Modern Metroid games. I never beat Other M. I liked Other M, but I never finished it.
Is
I liked Other M more than the average person will say,
that I associate
but I never finished it.
No, but okay. Oh, okay. Actually, it was going to be Resident Evil 4, but instead I did Killer 7. Instead. Yeah, so Killer 7 was one of my favorite GameCube games ever. It blew my mind in terms of storytelling and art direction and playing something that was so stylish and mature and sort of sadistic on a Nintendo console felt so weird to me. But the reason I have a personal connection to it was because at the time I thought Chris Hopper and Suda51 were doing some of the craziest, most avant-garde things in video games. I still believe that to this day. But what I never would have known is that I would become friends with Suda eventually. And we like when he comes to San Francisco.
Damn it.
He reaches out to me. He's like, let's hang out. Let's go get beers. I hung out with him a couple months ago before his recent game came out, and I put my headphones in his ears and he listened to a bunch of my new music. And it was just, and he's just one of those guys where I've known him now for like 13, 14 years, and interviewed him countless times, hung out with him countless times. He's just a great dude. And so, yeah, Killer 7, which was one of the Capcom 5 that was skateboarded. And that go, it didn't go well. We played this game. I never played Killer 7. I've been over years. I've played all of those games to death, and I've never played this one. I should go back. It's interesting. It's completely on rails.
Halftime.
You know, sort of like maze-like, and then it's on rails, but you can choose different directions to go into. Sort of like Star Fox, I guess. Yeah, it's like Star Fox, but about a serial killer. That's great. This next one. I'm not. What platform is it? Nintendo Wii. Watch out. Yes! I know this story.
Yeah, Punch Out. If we're going old school games, there's a lot more that I haven't beaten. I was never able to beat Punch Out.
People say to me, oh yeah, Punch Out was the first game I ever saw. Punch Out on Nintendo Wii was the first game I ever saw anybody playing at IGN on my first day touring the office. The game wasn't.
Oh, I can tell you I can tell you one thing. There's one franchise I haven't beaten any games of. I could honestly sit here and say I've never beaten a Mega Man game. I played almost every Mega Man game. I've never beaten any of them.
And like Mario 64, I couldn't buy this. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this was such a
so much time. Okay, I guess that's how that game is. Dude, yeah, it's rough. No, I mentioned this in the comment section last episode I was on, but somebody wrote in about like asking Seth and I advice for video games as kids. And somebody
I've never beaten a Castlevania.
like playing video games like that, and I said, my dad set up.
I played through quite a bit of some.
Last Joe and Punch Out, and put the controller down angrily. I'd never played a video game with me for
Hello, Sam.
so I'm having a very different experience.
Hey, Sam.
Again, but so Punch Out was one of those games I played.
Oh, come on, dude.
My brothers. Actually, you can put this list of games I've never beat Mike Tyson in the original Punch Out. He's so good. I hate him. Yeah, I hate him. And I didn't beat him when they made Mr. Dream either. Because it's the same patterns that my brain couldn't handle. But yeah, I always had a connection to this game, and my brother was really into Super Punch Out for Super Nintendo. So when I got to see the Wii one early, I was really happy. It was really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's start with just jump into but like we get new listeners all the time, so
Yeah, I never beat Link's Awakening. Actually, I'll put it this way. I've never actually beaten a 2D Zelda.
Link's Awakening was one of those games like I saved up for, and it was just really special to me because the idea of having a portable system that could have a game this grand was something that I couldn't comprehend at the time because like I was there, I got a.
My favorite 2D Zelda is Link Between Worlds.
Saved up for as many launch games as I could, and
I think it's a better Link to the Past.
I think that like there were.
I've never beaten a 2D Metroid or a 2D Zelda.
All these RPGs and stuff like that, but before any of that, really, like,
I really prefer those games in 3D.
Okay, you guys took everything I love about the original Zelda and Link to the Past, and you made a portable thing that I could bring anywhere, and that just blew my mind. Having this thing that I can sit in the back seat on road trips, and at night, and like the street lights would pass over, you would play for 2 seconds and then keep going. Like it was just really special to me, and I have all this like a whole bunch of Link's Awakening collectibles and stuff like that. It just became this really special thing for me. And then there was a video of me when the remake was announced. I was sitting in the editorial pit at the old IGN San Francisco office, and I just started happy crying. Like there's just like not sobbing uncontrollably, but like very clearly, like there's tears in my eyes. So it was special to me. Yeah, that's awesome. I've started to feel like my dad a lot more lately in my life in a lot of just random areas, and one of them is when I was a kid, and there's something that I see you turn the work in life to play a game or whatever. I just don't do that. I can't see, guys. I get it now. I get that. Like, I want that backseat light on your drive. Oh my god, I remember I had the Game Gear, and my dad was like, I'm done buying batteries for this thing. It was like 6 AA's, and it would last 6 minutes. Yeah. And we had like the car adapter, and you would plug it into like the cigarette lighter thing, because cars used to have those. But if you shut off the car, it would shut off the Game Gear too or anything. So like he was just.
I don't know how in the world I caught that.
And he just shut off the car, and like all my progress would be gone. But I don't know. As a kid, you just learn to play through the same exact game 1,000 times. Never know, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Do you have any more new lists, or is my I have one more. Oh, okay. It's a recent.
Oh.
Commenters game. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That one because I got to go to New York City to do the preview event for that game. And I think I've told this story in the show. When I got there, Nintendo had put me in a hotel, and I pulled up in the Uber to the hotel, and I looked up at the hotel, and I was like, "This is my old college dorm. This is where I went to school."
Let's go.
Visual arts, and I remember like being in this like 4x6 room, and being like, I don't know if any of this is gonna ever pay off. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Like, I remember standing outside of that building with like just in the rain, just being like, what do I do? Like, if this doesn't work? And it was just like this really incredible full circle moment. It was also, I think this is the first Zelda game that I really got to share with my daughter upon release. Like, she was counting down the days until it came out, and she was homesick from school that day. for reasons no one can explain. Yeah, cellulitis. So yeah, she stayed home that day and we played all day. Like we actually played 9 p.m. the night before when it unlocked, and yeah, and I got to host. I got to host what was it, Talk of the Kingdom on IGN, maybe, which was a show that ended up lasting like I think we pitched it as a 4
Touchdown!
like 6 or 7 weeks because no one wanted to finish the game. But also there was like a Nintendo Direct in the middle of it that we covered live during. It was when E3. During E3 week, or E3, yeah, it was like a Mario Wonder during the yeah. So that's my games, man. Those are great. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, those are really good. Yeah, okay, I approach my list in the same way. So okay, see how you did. Okay, so
How did he miss these wide open?
so the first one I ended was Breath of the Wild. Oh man, okay. Because to me, I think you had a really deep connection with that game. Because I did. Yeah. Zelda's just tough because there's so many, and you can hold this list of finds all the games we before I was in college, and I played it. We've all told these stories, but it's fine. It's a pre-recorded fun one. But yeah, I was sitting in like the dorm. Like the lobby where we had this giant 70-inch TV. It's like bulky, like it's fat in the back. It's all flat screen. Yeah, and we played Breath of the Wild on this, and like all my friends like went to some frat party and like play Zelda, and then like I just looked back at the screen, and then I looked back and they were back. I'm like, oh, you guys didn't go to the party? They were like, bro, that was full members ago. That's just this game now. It's a great story, and that's why I put that there. But it's a great one. There's Zelda's tough because there's so many, and I only picked one Zelda game. Okay, number 2, Kirby's Air Ride / Kirby's Air Riders. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm thinking so. It's 25. Fine, but you're doing great. I know because of the sequel, and it was awesome to get turned into that. That's exactly it. I know you were like a gigantic fan of the original.
All right, let's move on to Caleb Hammer.
What? I just cheated on me. Are you my mommy now? Okay, but you do the same thing. I'm talking. No. Let me hush. She recorded your guys' text conversations to send to her friend. That's no personal shit. I needed like an information on it. Violated by
Hi.
She should be. Okay, you want to send us a outside? No, it's just here. I'm sending breakfast to the personal finance world. This is actually the best what you have on the market. I'm giving you a special deal to go. It out. Specialist? What are you verifying? Medical. What you're. I don't understand what you're just. Yes, you for it. Are you crazy? You're just making shit. You need to know. What's happening here next? What's that, Danny? I don't want to. I want it to be a productive conversation for what it's worth. What is that dynamic? You guys aren't even looking at each other. What is that dynamic? I'm walking into this room. I don't know you. I go into this person's mind, give me a little something here. Because this is so far a little difficult to me, I'll be honest. I mean, we just have our disagreements, I guess, intense sometimes, but it happens. Maybe she's just not used to someone like me, I don't know. I'll just say I treat her like I worship everything she wants, so I treat her amazing. I'm always there for her emotionally, like all this stuff. You agree? Sure, until his, like, attitude comes out. Why would his attitude come out? Literally, I can just say I'm just, like, a little bit frustrated.
We stopped him.
And this is like... The feeling way, when you went after to a woman, you know that ain't some cops. So sure, yeah. That's the point, who cares? How long have you guys been together? A year and... Dennis, right before this episode of CT?
Yes.
You fight on the wall. You disagreed with yourself.
It was a great gas station. I was shopping at a gas station. We passed 3 of them on the way here, and he went on to tell me, like, to Uber. And
She
he did this gas station. And it was a gas station. And it just wasn't about anything. And I'm like, I need you to look up these gas stations so we can stop it.
First of all, you didn't not have to look at any gas station.
You need to, like, chill your tone.
Chill.
Yes, chill your tone.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm trying.
So the next gas station she sees on the road, she would just turn right in and get.
Well, you were driving.
Yes, in the middle of the
Okay,
road.
well, why didn't you just go to the next gas station?
I don't know where they are.
Did you just see them? I don't know.
Because I'm in this lane, and they're all the way over in this lane, so I need to know when to get over.
Get in that lane.
She's so scared of driving.
When to get over in the lane.
You can just drive in the right lane. I'm confused. You think every lane's a mandatory turn right lane? You driven before? Okay, that's a weird thing.
There are some, like, just turn only lanes
Yeah,
here.
but then you see it and you get out of the lane.
Like, last minute.
But
It's to drive. She said,
Do we need to talk about your foot?
Oh my goodness, that's foot. I think it's fine. Because what the frick?
Like, pretty often.
Yeah, but 6 something. Not that bad. You guys can barely communicate right now whatsoever.
You can't even, like, disagree with anything. It's just like, it's my way or no way.
Okay, there's kids in the picture, right?
yes.
I'm trying to get a full picture here. I guess
4 kids.
Between us both.
Yes, how many for each? 2 and 2. No, ages.
Okay, thanks for letting me speak.
Fine. That's right.
To my son, who is 3, and then my daughter, who is turning 12 next week.
Okay.
Who is 8, and a son who is 5.
See, I'll let your dog go.
What do you mean?
He just. What do you mean? Talk to me.
I can talk as long as it's in a nice, friendly tone.
Why
And
didn't you look at her? She's being fine.
She always agrees.
Hi.
Every time.
hi.
you always have me to literally stop and be like, can I finish what I'm saying?
You guys, that beer barrel, it's not a solution. It's extra strength. Look, you're not about to start eating chips. Let's do this right here. I'll show you the moves that are actually too much fat. Same results as the gym, minus the weights and the upward stairs. Let's
Always have me to literally stop and be like, can I finish what I'm saying?
What is our hope here? I feel like you guys are using this show to stab each other right now. What is our hope here? What's going on? What are we talking about?
I'm trying to get him to realize that he needs a job. That's when I actually pay bills, so he's not in all this debt.
Not unfair.
Sure.
And you?
And she's got anger issues, and she just expects
Me to solve that.
Can you? Anger issue of it.
All right, we'll kick the field goal.
I mean, I don't know you.
Make it a 1-possession game.
Happy.
We need the onside kick no matter what we do anyway.
So why are you looking at me like that? That's crazy, dude.
You and me.
No, you're looking at me like you're about to stick it in me, dude. That's wild.
Right.
You're the one with the look, okay.
You think she's a cobra or something?
Well, there are bisexual people out there, but what are you hoping for out of this conversation?
I mean, I do have a dream. What's your dream? Don't put 2 together, right? My dream is obviously to marry her. I do love her.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We're engaged.
Oh, my...
And then I
Well,
want
that's quick. Oh, you could have fooled me. Okay, it's number 2.
We lose.
I'm a food truck. I deserve a food truck.
Okay, he's actually really good
And
at making food, like little like dessert stuff,
He works at...
right?
And he warms things up at a public school.
Yeah, and then like on the side, he'll
we do work with things. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
So, food service experience over 8 years of being an adult. I shot another first shift for you. If you're working
In a public school. And
Lexington's a shit job. Gee, they're gonna find
you in Lexington, we as a human species move where there are opportunity, even back to the Polynesians.
Oh, that's why we're here. We can afford shit to even move.
No, you can like wow shit with kids that it's a little bit okay for
And like my family is really
that's like a sacrifice we have to do for a better life for our own kids, right? This is
Oh, goodness, doodles.
They didn't buy some smaller town in Kalamazoo, Michigan forever. We wouldn't have had the same opportunities that I've been blessed with since I moved to a place without.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today.
But do you think your
I'll
life
see you
would
later.
really be different though? If you were somewhere else?